1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8.
A fantastic morning wishes to you all children. Hope you're all doing great. Can you guess which topic are we going to deal with? Okay, let me give you one clue. How many of you would like to move for a long trip, children? Yes, many of you. Okay, while you make a journey from one place to another place, you might have watched some traffic signals, speed breakers in between, isn't it, children? Any idea why are those made for? It is to follow certain rules like to stop, to wait and to start with red, yellow and green lights. Then the speed breakers are for to slow down the vehicles in order to improve safety measures. Same way in English language also we need to follow certain rules and regulations like where to stop, where to pause, or where to ask questions or when to exaggerate. Okay children, so monotonous reading will never help listeners to understand. So we are going to see how to give importance to a person specifically. Where to give pause in the sense nothing but stop. Okay, so where to give pause so that the learner may understand. How to show a difference between one sentence to another sentence. How to frame a question if you ask him for. If something makes us more happy or sad, what would be the method? Okay, so we are going to see all together with symbols or with marks. These marks are called as punctuation marks. Okay children, punctuation marks. And today we are going to learn all together under one topic, punctuations. Okay, so what is the topic? Punctuations. Punctuations are nothing but the punctuation marks. Okay children, and it is used to express appropriate meaning of the sentence while speaking and writing. Okay, it is used to express appropriate meaning of the sentence while speaking and writing. It shows a reader how a sentence is constructed and how it should be read and makes a reader understand. Okay children, so every sentence should include a capital letter, full stop, comma, question mark or exclamation mark according to the necessity. Okay children, only these indications would make whether the sentence is complete or not. Okay, and we have so many punctuation marks, but today we are going to see where to use capital letter, full stop, commas, question marks and exclamation marks. Okay children, now we are going to see the capital letter. The capital letter are used to emphasize or to show some importance. Okay children, so let's learn where to use these capital letters. For that we need to follow an acronym MINTS. What is that? MINTS, M-I-N-T-S, MINTS. Okay, the first word M, months, I for the pronoun I, N for names, T for titles, S for start of sentences. Okay children, first months. Say for example, January to December. Okay, January till December. You have to write it in capital letter. J should be in capital letter. February, F should be in capital letter. March, M should be in capital letter. Then the days of the week.
From Sunday to Saturday.
Okay children, so M should be in capital letter. Tuesday, T should be in capital letter. First letter should be in caps. All the first letters to be capitalized. Okay children. Now the next one, I, the letter I. The letter I is always capitalized. Since I is what children? I is a noun or a pronoun? I is a pronoun children. So I should be in capitalized. Okay. So pronoun I is always capitalized. Okay. Now the third letter N. The names. Specific names which includes names of a person, places, festivals, occasions and so on. Specific names like Raju, Ravi, Sita, Mona, Kala. Okay, these should be in capital, the first letter. Places like Ooty, Chennai, Goa, Bangalore. So these also should be in capital, the first letter alone should be in caps. Important festivals and occasions like Diwali, Christmas, Ramzan, Gandhi Jayanti, Republic Day, Independence Day. So these should be written in capital letter. The first letter should be in caps. Okay, children. Now the letter T. Titles. Like titles of a book. Title of a book. Short story. Poem. Essay. Article. Magazine. Newspaper. Okay, chapter of a book, all to be written in capital. The first letter to be in caps. Then the last one, the letter S, the sentence. When we start a sentence, make sure that you use capital letter in the beginning. Okay, the tricycle was red. Okay, look at the picture. The tricycle was red. She is wearing a beautiful dress. The next, India is a big country. Check the first letter. It is capitalized. So these are the places where we should use capital letter. Okay, children. So capital letters in the right places can make you write easier, to read easier, to understand easier. Okay, children. If we do not use any capital letter at all, it would be hard for the reader where our sentence starts and where they ends up. Okay, children. Shall we go for the next one? Full stop? Yes, full stop. The full stop is used at the end of a sentence. Okay, it is used at the end of the sentence, the dot. Example, he is playing a football match. He is playing a football match. Look at the picture. Yes. Ravi sings well. So this full stop is also used to mark abbreviations and initials too. Abbreviations. What is called abbreviations? It is a shortened form of a word. See, for example, doctor, we use DR, dot. Okay, the full stop. Mr, MR, full stop. Mistress, MRS, full stop. Junior, JR, full stop. Street, ST, full stop. Post-meridian, PM, full stop. Anti-meridian, AM, full stop. Like that, it moves on. Okay, children. Now, the next initials also you can go in for the full stop, children, like V dot Vijay. V, after V, we are supposed to use full stop. Okay, then Vijay. M dot Ajit. Okay, S dot Madhavan, like that. Okay, children. So, what is the first punctuation marks we have come across? It is capital letter. The next one is the full stop. Okay, so we have seen both capital letter and full stop as of now. A small activity for capital letter and full stop now. Okay, look at the following words. Look at the following words on the board. And I go that the movie too. Okay, so it was not arranged properly. How should we arrange now? Shall we arrange like Dad and I go to the movie? Yes, children. Okay, every sentence has a rule that the letter begins, the first letter begins with capital letter. So here it begins with a capital letter as D, dad. Okay, and the pronoun I is capitalized. A sentence ends with a full stop, a perfect sentence. Okay, children. Now the next punctuation mark, comma. Okay, so in a court, a judge declares a judgment that for the accused, hang him not, leave. Okay, children, so hang him not, leave. Instead of placing comma after a word not, he placed before not. So it becomes as hang him, comma, not leave. A small comma, but because of this comma makes a person to die. So this tiny comma can make a huge impact. So we need to follow certain rules. Rule number 1. A comma is used to join two or more words in the sentence as Mike, comma, Jack and Ravi are big friends. Okay, children. So Mike, comma, Jack and Ravi are big friends. Rule number 2. A comma is used to separate a noun from the remaining sentence. Okay, a comma is used to separate a noun from the remaining sentence. For example, Raju, get me the book from the shop. Raju, comma, get me the book from the shop. Now, rule number 3, it is used to separate the date from the year. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was born on October 15, 1931. Okay, children. Now, rule number 4. A comma is used to separate some words like yes or no. Okay, for example, do you like ice cream? Okay, for that, what do we answer? Yes, I like ice cream. Okay, children. So, like that, it moves on. And this is for comma. The next one is question mark. What is that? Question mark. Question mark. The shape. Question mark. Our ear. Okay, our ear looks like a question mark. So this question mark is placed at the end of the sentence and asks a question. If it is a statement, we should end up with full stop. But if it is a question type, we should end up with the question mark. Okay, children. And the symbol is question mark. This one. Okay. And who, what, when, where, why, which, whose, how, whom. So these are question words and these are also called as interrogative words. What is that? Interrogative words. Interrogative words ask for information and expect an answer rather than yes or no. Okay, children. So first we'll see the one by one. The example. What asks for information. For example, what shall I keep in these bags? Okay, children. Next, when. When refers to time. For example, when will we board the flight? Third, where. Where refers to place. For example, where will you stay tonight? Then why. Why asks for reason or purpose. For example, why? Why are you asking so many questions? Okay, so which refers to choices. Which one of these suitcases is yours? Who, whom, whose are used to talk about people. Who is he? Whom is she talking to? Whose house is this? Okay, children. How. Next one, how. How asks about the manner or method. How will you go there? Okay, how will you go there? So these are all for these question words. Now the main 5 W's are what, when, who, where and why. What are those? What, when, who, where, why. Shall we see a small poem, children? Yes, a small poem with 5 W's. Okay, it's about Queen Elizabeth. Okay, the poem is about Queen Elizabeth. Who? The Queen. What? Drinks apple juice. When? After breakfast. Where? In her garden. Why? Because she loves it. Okay, a small poem. Okay, this is for WH, the question words. Now the last one, last punctuation mark, the exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is a type of punctuation marks placed at the end of a sentence that express a sudden feelings or emotions such as anger, fear, anxiety, admiration, excitement, etc. An exclamation is placed at the end of such sentences. Okay, children. So this exclamation mark is also used after an interjection. What is that? Interjection. What is called interjections? It expresses emotions of joy, sorrow, excitement, wonders, surprise, pain, sadness, happiness, and so on. For example, oh, wow, hooray, oops, ouch, aha, yahoo, like that. Okay, so you have to come out with the expressions. Oh, wow, hooray, oops, ouch, aha, like that. Okay, children. So both exclamations and interjections both expresses the strong feelings and emotions. The main difference between them are exclamations are only written with exclamation marks, whereas interjections can be written with exclamation marks, commas or question marks. Okay, children. Now we'll see some examples for exclamation marks. Please help me now. Okay, exclamation mark. Please help me now. Wow, how wonderful this picture is. Okay, you won the prize. Don't talk, get out. What a coincidence this is. Okay, children. So yes, we use exclamation marks to express our sudden feelings or emotions. Okay, children. Yes, we'll wind up with a short recap now. Yes, today the chapter is punctuation marks, which includes capital letters, full stop, commas, question marks and exclamation marks. So make sure that you should follow these punctuation marks while reading and writing.